Welcome to the Laneverse, and I am the greatest. This episode, log, whatever, is about FADEDlain. And I actually run FADEDlain, not in the forge, but in my bedroom. I decided to put my standing desk in here. I don't know, roll out of bed, get to work. I am meant to love this shit. FADEDlain is my art innovation business in the cannabis industry, where I've been working for the past 4 years as of this recording. And I'm gonna be upfront, I had recorded 30 minutes of video, just deleted it all. So reverse it back, but look at this. I got this Muhammad Ali jacket from Super Rare. There's the name, Super Rare Ali. I'm not getting no money for this though. Maybe in the future. Anyway, let me get into the weeds of my business. No pun intended. Yeah, I'm just going to break down all the different aspects of it. Keep it as short and sweet as I can, because I definitely gotta make this for promotional purposes, because I need clients. I'm ready for this new path. Okay, no rings, but back in the Ford. FADEDlain is different quadrants of it. There's the services, the products, and the content. So on the service side of things, so I'm offering infographics over the course of this month in January. So I'm doing hand-drawn illustrations, picking up on using them in Illustrator for a more detailed editorial style, if there's more data and stuff like that. I'm sure. Okay. Then I want to what do I want to do? Oh, I want to add animation. So I want to do motion graphics, add animation, and then start doing what's called graphic recording, where you visualize the speakers, what they're talking about at conferences, capturing key ideas of the conferences, stuff like that, potentially putting them out as murals, offering licensing fees to whatever client in the cannabis industry, whatever brands I'm partnered with. I got sunglasses. I was gonna do that. Next episode, I might be Hollywood. Not Hollywood, Burbank. Yeah, Burbank. Okay, for real, I'll just be saying shit sometimes. But this is my notebook. Myriad of things I'm taking notes on, business ideas in the way of faded sketchbook notebook. Look, business principles. But I don't take notes on any of these things I've read, but more so like lectures or people speaking and my own ideas, things I need to solidify. And let's hop on over to the Faded Station. And this is the setup within my room. Again, give you a glimpse of my website before we go right back to the front of my laptop. Yeah. But yeah, okay. We are once again leading up to going to the FADEDlain website, right? And bam. This was 2 years of work of me working on this on and off. So I'm just glad that I finally got this done to make getting clients easier, giving people an idea of just all my experience, because motherfuckers act like I've never been in cannabis a day in my life because they have not heard of me. Because sometimes this industry is a popularity contest, or maybe that's just existence. I don't know. But here is record of all the people I've worked with. Officially, you could contact them. And about me, bruh. That's how to pronounce my name, Elena. But this is my origin story, some clout, and yeah, getting into how to book a call with yours truly when you're ready to collaborate. And by collaborate, I mean this shit is paid. And this is a glimpse into my web presence. LinkedIn is just, it's where the big bucks are. But I'm also on Twitter, hella casual,
led to me connecting with a lot of Canadians. But look at that pin post. I'm official and crazy. But then there's my abandoned Instagram that eventually I'll return to. But let's move on.
On the product side, I have the Kanban. I'm gonna have like specific episodes for each of these to get more into details. So I'm characterizing the cannabis plant molecules as music entertainers and basically turning that into digital products. So I have a 2023 planner that I'm putting together that also tracks cannabis usage, effects, all that good stuff with your day-to-day plans, time of your smoke, stuff like that for the productive stoner and cannabis lover. You gotta be productive. Do what works for you. Aside from that, also doing merchandise, so t-shirts, hoodies, pouches, eventually notebooks and stuff like that. And I want to do posters.
So let's go to the official Kanban website. Get on the email list. I'll have that link in the bio. This is a glimpse of some of the products that I do want to set up, different pages. NFTs ain't happening till later, but this is the history of the brand, how I kind of came up with the concept, and again, given that email list. But next step is coming up with the bios of each individual character.
That's it for product side with the Kanban. I do want to make NFTs with that. Potentially the overall project is going to be developing a animated series, an animated mini-series. It's a pipe dream, but it's not really on my to-do list for 2023 unless, the universe sends resources to me to do so. But my main thing is just getting the character profiles fleshed out and starting promotion for that once I have things running with the service business. I like the animes, and you're learning that. So, figured it's a lifelong endeavor, so may as well make conversations about it. I do want to start doing discussions, bringing guests on and stuff like that. That may be, about a month or so down the line. Once I have things rolling, I just gotta get the service side of the business going and then get things going with the Kanban. So it's not a priority, but I was putting that out once a week, and those episodes were like 40 minutes, upwards an hour, and I got real emotional. I was clearly going through it. But, anime be touching my feels. It makes me a better person.
So I'm actually starting the 3rd season of Faded Breaks, which you can find on anchor.fm/fadedbreaks. Link below.
I will spend one half of the episode talking about a cannabis product, a strain, or even just herbs like rose hip, maybe mother's wort, stuff like that. Also like cannabis tools like bongs, other more fanciful stuff like that I'm going to get into in more episodes. And then the latter half would be, whatever form of media. So it's not just anime, it's just anime is the crux of it. But I do want to do a House of the Dragon episode because I really did enjoy the 1st season. I believe I did get into video games, especially like Bayonetta. And of course, I do want to talk about God of War. After, I guess, all the flair and whatnot, it should still be popping. But, yeah, just really, to me, nerd media, but the original cannabis and nerd media experience. It ain't hitting, and I'm also positioning the Kanban as a cannabis anime brand, so I'm leaning into, that's like my art style. It's not the completeness of my art style, but, anime heavily influences me as a creative and as a professional. So on the content side of FADEDlain, I have 2 podcasts, and here's Forged by Faded on anchor.fm/FADEDlain, and I am starting season 2. Forged by Faded, which I'm bringing it back this month. maybe at the end of the month. But I was putting out episodes 3 times a week because I was keeping them under 15 minutes. I was trying to stick around 10 minutes just to educate about the business value, what the process is, what the potential effects or results they can get from hiring me to do certain services, putting the image in their head, even though it's a podcast and it would be better as a video. But whatever. That is it for this episode of the Madam Laneverse. Thanks for learning about my business. If you are on the business side of cannabis, if you're curious about the industry, stuff like that, feel to let me know as it goes. Comment wisely, share with love, lay them likes on me, and subscribe if you enjoy visiting my realm and learning about my life as a professional artist. I cannot say that I'm doing this as like a model for somebody else, but it is definitely as a of course a record of my destiny. I'm tired of hearing journey. It's the record of my destiny. We're gonna try and be original-ish around here. And I do want to look back on this, but most importantly, again, that's why I encourage people interacting, engaging, is of course to push my shit so I can get paid. But it's also because I want to know who I'm impacting or who's curious, who I inspire, or who may be similar, who may become a rival, whomever I need to crush, who's attempting to steal my shit. I find sometimes there's people who do that. But yeah, see you in the next episode. I'm calling these logs. Low-key feel like, oh yeah, the next episode I'm potentially just wearing sunglasses because I don't have to figure out where the camera's at. You don't even know where my eyes at. I'm a celebrity.